Hey everybody, and welcome back to Technobabylon. So, we got detoured to whatever is happening here. Hello, Corman, what's going on here?
Sir, over here.
I'm Dr. Regis. This is Dr. Lau. We've been assigned as crisis management.
Corpsman Durian, 4th Network.
Has it gotten any worse?
Not yet, but we've not heard any word since...
Hey, I'm the only one here who hasn't got wiring in his head. Central hasn't had the decency to update me.
Oh, sorry, Charlie.
Well, it's another one, sir.
Another
what?
mindjacking?
A, bomber.
Oh, a bomber. So this is, Mandala's, apartment building. Another one?
What do you mean, another one?
This is like the 4th this year I know of. Central's been doing its best to keep public awareness down.
I guess it doesn't want public panic about it.
Or it doesn't want people to think we haven't got it under control. So how do you know about it?
I talk to people. I've got a social life, unlike someone.
Central marked him when he tripped a chroma sensor. Central locked down the trains and started an evacuation. It looks like he panicked and holed up in one of them.
Okay, maybe it's not the, Mondale's apartment building, because I'm pretty sure that was done by the mindjacker, and the mindjacker wouldn't have himself holed up in an apartment building. Any hostages?
Anyone in danger? Any hostages?
Central's not mentioned any in the case file. That either means there aren't any,
Or they're dead.
Or it doesn't consider them sufficiently important. Probably wants the transit running again more than it cares about human life.
Or that.
Sounds like he was surprised. Didn't have time to take any.
He's not thinking in terms of hostages. He was made as a weapon.
Regis?
He's a biobomber. The explosives are made of... they are his bones. That's how he tripped a DNA sensor.
Excuse me? He's got explosive bones? Max?
What's your take on it, Dr. Lau?
Honestly, it's looking pretty lousy for him. Doesn't look like he's got any human shields. I doubt an empty transit station was his intended target either.
Very astute.
Charlie, you're not gonna like this. Central's just bumped the priority. It wants the suspect neutralized.
What?
I'm gonna try to talk him down. I'm gonna buy us some time. Let's try to talk him down.
Neutralized is a vague term. I'm gonna try to talk him down.
Regis?
It sounds like he's hesitating. I may be able to exploit that, but just in case, get to high ground.
Fine. You probably know what you're doing.
I
The
don't.
signal is hope. Don't fire until you hear me say it.
Hope. Got it.
Keep the public away, and run one more check for bystanders in the station. We can't afford casualties if this goes wrong.
Will Central approve of this?
Probably
We don't
not.
have time to wait and find out. Wish me luck.
So, hope is a very common word. I would not use that as my word to say, hey, kill this man. Because I would, like, say it by accident, just
Hello?
in normal speech. Hello, sir?
Who's there?
I just want to talk. I'm unarmed, and I'm opening the doors.
What do you want, heathen?
Heathen, huh? The sight is distressingly familiar. The brace, the weakened bones, the signs of tampering in a young man that brings back memories long buried. It seems that the best hope... See, again, you said the word. You shouldn't have... I mean, you thought the word, but still, it's a common word. It seems the best hope would be to leverage what you know about him. Try to find some common ground. You sound American. I'm here to resolve this. You're under arrest. Hey, let's find common ground. Hey, you sound like an American.
You sound like you're from America. Am I right? Texas, I'd guess.
Yes, you're right.
I thought so. I grew up there myself, near Fort Worth. What part do you hail from?
Houston.
I can remember what it's like out there. It's part of why I came here in the first place. I'm Dr. Regis, by the way. Some folk call me Charlie.
Thomas Beckett.
Like the
Thomas
saint.
Beckett.
Nice to meet you all, Thomas.
Any relation to Eli Beckett? Alright, Thomas, tell me what's happened. What are your demands? You're surrounded. No, let's be very nice to the man. Tell me what's happened, Thomas.
So, how do you like the city?
It's a wretched den of sin, like Sodom or Gomorrah.
Well, it's not my favorite, but I wouldn't go that far. I take it you're not here as a tourist.
I'm here to do my duty and strike a blow for the Lord.
Really? We're a long way out from the war here. Whole other continent, in fact.
Yes, I know. But now I'm surrounded, and I must make use of what I have. The fire within me.
So it sounds like there's it sounds very kind of similar to Whispers of a Machine. So it sounds like somewhere in America or somewhere else on the continent, maybe Europe, I don't know, that there's a war between people that maybe use technology and these people that consider themselves like religious, very religious people. So like maybe they're not using, so he's got obvious medical problems. So it says here scoliosis. Probably that's easily fixed in the current situation, but like state of the world with all the nanites and stuff. So that's probably fixable. But I'm assuming these people believe that use of technology like that is heretical. And I mean, I don't know how he justifies using explosive bones to fight his holy war, but since that sounds heretical itself, you know. So we could say, how's the scoliosis? You need medical help. You're not going to last very long. I mean, he does need medical help, but I think we're supposed to be trying to make a connection. So maybe if we mention his disease by name, and maybe disease is the wrong word. Maybe I should be calling it a disability or a affliction. Maybe disease is not right for scoliosis. But how's the scoliosis, dude? Are you in pain?
How's the scoliosis?
What?
And the osteoporosis, the rickets, and the diabetes.
How do you...
It's a common side effect of sloppy prenatal genetic engineering. That and having your body lay explosive nitrates in your bones instead of calcium.
It's a test of our faith. Only the truly worthy who can...
It shows just how little the Gengineers who made you cared about your health. They made you to walk and to carry a bomb in your bones. The fact that you're a living, feeling, thinking human was merely an inconvenience.
Okay, maybe I was completely wrong about the whole situation.
Regis, I'm in position. Visibility good, 0 crosswind. Standing by.
There have been times when I've lost faith, but I can't let this be one of them.
I've had experience with you guys. You're trying to work out your next move. Don't do anything stupid, or we could just say hope, but just blow them up. I've had experience with you guys. You're trying to work out the next move. That's, maybe that kind of gets into his head a little bit. Don't do anything stupid. He'll be like, I'm not stupid. Saying you guys is not, I mean, that sounds like it could trigger him more. So let's say, hey, I understand. You're trying to work out your next move. You're kind of feeling stuck here. You don't think there's any options, but let's try. Let's talk it out.
I know how you're thinking. You're wondering what you can do next.
I can always sacrifice myself.
But all that'll do is wreck a train, and maybe kill one cell agent. There are other options. You just need to know that they are available.
You've been used. Your mission is over. There's no escape. Hope. I think maybe your mission is over is the best thing. You've been used. That's very, I mean, to say that basically means you've invalidated everything. I mean, they all kind of do, but just say you've been used. The person on the receiving end of that really has to like turn against everything they've ever believed in and all the people. They have to go from being a complete zealot to believing everyone lied to them all along. And that's probably a step too far. I mean, your mission is over might be more, less of a steep drop off the cliff. It's like, hey, you know, things have changed. Maybe your people were doing the best at the time, but we can reconsider things. Like, I'm not really throwing all his beliefs under the bus. Your mission is over.
Whatever mission you were given, it's over. Bombing a transit station won't help anybody.
I can fulfill my purpose.
I just want a peaceful solution to this. Nobody has to get hurt, not even us.
Enough of your empty lies!
I can protect you. I need to take you in. Surrender while you can. Look, man, they're gonna shoot you. So, like, I can protect you, man.
You know why I'm in here?
As a spout for Babylon's lies?
I'm here to prevent a waste of life. If it was up to Central, a select team would have you shot down already. I'm here because I care, because I don't want anyone to die. All life is valuable. Mine, yours, the people of this city.
There are still the enemies of...
I know how you feel about your mission, but it'd still be a waste if your life was ended, simply because Central got jumpy over what you might do. I'd rather see the positive potential. You might come with me and go on to live a rewarding life.
But if I agreed to go with you, I'd have failed in my duty. I'd just be a prisoner in a strange land.
For the Lord hears the needy and does not despise his own people who are prisoners. Psalm 69, verse 33.
You're right. Wherever I am, I'm always in the Lord's sight.
There are more ways to do his work than destruction. We can help you find it. We can probably even fix your bones.
All right. I shall not resist.
Thomas, you've made a wise choice. More importantly, you've made it for yourself.
Someone's gonna shoot him anyways. Like, they're gonna shoot him.
The suspect has surrendered.
Right about
Take him
here.
into custody. Carefully.
Yes, Doctor.
Regis, that was amazing! Central's going to be pissed, though. That was a huge risk.
Screw Central. Come on. We've got work to do. The corpsemen can handle it here.
Yeah, with a little help from the bomb squad.
Well, no one shot the man yet. Achievement unlocked Suicide City. Achievement unlocked Silver Tongue. I really thought that there was going to be like another agent somewhere that was just like, no, our orders were to take him out, we're taking him out. I don't care that he's subdued.
So, Vanderwall finally agreed to cooperate?
Yep, said he could give us a head start on the minejacker.
We'd better not keep the man waiting then.
I like the little cleaning bots. A janitorial drone patrols the hallways, executing its adaptive planning software to track down dirt. The dock in the wall where the autonomous vacuum cleaner gets its power and offloads its waste. There is a notice above it. The management thanks you for allowing the sanitation machinery and staff to continue their work by not obstructing the docks. These stations are for the use of custodial equipment only. In this part of town, even the buildings look lazy and decadent. Alright, there's the elevator, there's a weird floating sculpture.
I don't get the appeal of this Cubist stuff.
Looks more like abstract impressionism to me. A classic piece by Chandler, if I'm not mistaken.
You know, that's a lot less impressive when you can call up a search inside your head.
Alright, there's apartment door 2B, and he's got a camera, of course. Panoramic fisheye camera, probably there so that the Vanderwalls can decide whether or not they want to let someone in. Can we wave to it? Hey, Mr. Vanderwall.
Hey, open up. It's Regis. Nope, that's not going to work.
It should have worked. Well, we can knock on the door. Or use the call button.
Vanderwall, you there? You sure he's in?
Oh,
He
Vanderwall's
told us
dead.
to meet him here. Central hasn't logged any departures from this floor since this morning either.
I bet he's been killed by the minejacker. Somehow they knew that he was gonna be ratting us out.
We haven't got time for this, Gil.
I don't think he's answering.
Alright, let's see what we got. We got a jolt gun and we got our traveler. Let's call... Can we call someone? Because we don't have anything assigned to function 3. Can I call Central? and ask them about this guy.
This is Regis. Come in, Central.
Central standing by.
Department's locked. Mindjacker investigations. Mindjacker suspects. Can we talk about what happened at the station?
Central, about what happened at the station.
Post-hoc review is currently underway. Debriefing will take place following your return to cell.
Let's leave it at that for now, then.
Yeah, the apartment's locked.
Dr. Regis, have you been successful in contacting Giel Vanderwall?
Not yet, Central. I need a warrant for access to his apartment.
Understood. Linking to Centralized Justice Office.
Wow, I never thought I'd hear you running to Central for help.
Might as well make it good for something.
Yeah, but warrants take so long to issue.
Warrant has been approved. Apartment access enabled.
Okay, thanks.
See, we could have done that way faster.
Oh yeah, way faster. Achievement unlocked. Official
Regis
procedure. I probably could have got her to hack the door. She's my hacker or whatever. All right, can we open the door now? Oh, it's pitch black in there, dude. That looks to be a
Gail,
dead
you in
maid.
here? Oh, excuse us, miss. I'm Dr. Regis. This is Dr. Lau. We're cell agents.
She appears to be covered
Miss,
in blood.
Are you all right?
Lau, get back.
Regis, this is a synth.
She's also synth covered in blood.
The look on your face is priceless. It's a very expensive one, but it's still a synth. And apparently out of charge.
Something else about it bothers me more.
I know. I sure hope that isn't blood.
It's blood.
That's a very expensive synth they've got for a house girl.
Jealous?
She's not my type. What do you think they use her for?
They may be married, but I wouldn't put it past them using her for other things than cleaning. There's a product marker on its back. SNS Synthetics.
They're not showing up on a net search. Maybe Vanderwall has more info on his terminal?
Good idea. We can see if we can get their help in extracting more from this machine.
See? I'm not just a pretty face.
All right, we got the refrigerator. We got the food machine. We got a cabinet here. Stairs up. Terminal. A drinks machine. Well, before we do anything, before we check the terminal, why would we check the terminal? We should go upstairs. Like, we should check the rest of the building first.
Jesus Christ.
What the hell happened in here?
He was
Did
torn
someone
apart.
get to Vanderwall before he could talk?
Yes.
Maybe it's a domestic gone bad?
Oh, this is real bad. The blackmailer said nothing about this. Possibly didn't even expect this themselves. Still, you need to find what they demanded before the whole apartment is picked apart by forensic drones.
We should check around first.
What?
We need to get a look at it ourselves before the crime scene people wreck it.
Okay. I'm not sure. Absolutely not. Okay, yep.
Good idea.
Really?
Well, yes.
Who are you and what have you done with Charlie Regis?
What do you mean?
You're unusually cavalier today. You got something on your mind? I
Nope.
mean, I know you don't usually care what Central thinks about regulations, but...
Look, it would help us. It's the right thing to do. No, it would help us. But if we're supposed to be the one that's always caring about, maybe it's the right thing to do.
We've just found the scene of at least 2 murders. Central's gonna be tied up with the bomber. It'll take hours for anyone else from Cell to be sent out. And damn regulations, these men deserve a resolution.
Wow, I've never seen you get so impassioned. Those old world values of yours are useful sometimes after all.
Apparently, she thought it was sufficiently in character of you. Okay, so we did something right. Okay. Alright, let's check. We got the photo here. Picked up a photograph. We got some body parts. Picked up hands.
I think I'm carrying as much of Vanderwall around as I want to.
Alright, I'm probably supposed to use those to open some kind of, like, bio-coded lock. Control panel. Art. Body of the jacuzzi.
There's something at the bottom of the pool. A pistol?
Our murder weapon?
One of them, maybe. It's too deep to reach.
Not without severely contaminating the crime scene anyway.
Let me tell you, if a pistol did this, it's one heck of a pistol.
I can just about make out a pistol at the bottom through the mess.
Careful how you get it out, though. You're the one who's always lecturing me about contaminating crime scenes with DNA, after all.
I don't think I can judge. I have no idea who that's supposed to be.
Shall I trance it for you?
There's no such thing as comfortable ignorance anymore, is there?
Huh? You old people are weird.
Alright, let's go, back downstairs, maybe? Because I don't see anything. I can't access this little, desk, or little table, bedside table there.
It's like they had an industrial accident.
In the bedroom?
You don't know what they're like. Maybe that's their thing, industrial accidents in the bedroom. THE systems. I'm sorry. THE systems. Floor drobe. Storage control. General error. 151. Mechanical error. Please ensure there are no obstructions to opening your THE systems floor drobe and try again. Oh, here. You mean this is the floor drobe? Oh, the coat hanger is stuck in there. Okay. The wire coat hanger seems to be stuck in the join between the floor and the floor drobe. Can I get it out? After a couple of tugs, the hanger comes loose. Picked up hanger. Alright, let's access this. I'm not going to be doing the jingle anymore. It's too hard. There's the floor drobe.
See anything interesting?
There's an empty gun rack in here. Ammunition, maintenance tools, cleaning spray, but no gun.
In their closet?
Maybe it's their outdoor gear. There's fishing equipment in here as well.
Are you taking stuff again?
It might be useful. Call it a hunch.
I can use the fishing rod to fish up. That's all? That's all the stuff? I can use the fishing rod to fish out the gun.
Nothing biting?
There's nothing on the end of the line. No way I can hook that pistol.
Well, then why did you even try it first, dude? Oh, use the coat hanger on the fishing rod?
Now it's got one enormous hook.
Can I go downstairs first? Like, before we do this, I want to check the downstairs. Terminal, the drinks machine, the fridge. Large refrigerator has a combination lock built into the door. Combination lock in your door?
Is this refrigerator locked? Who the hell locks a refrigerator?
Maybe they've got really expensive tastes? Although, they've got the food machine as well. Perhaps they've got something else in there.
Food machine?
Hi, I'm Cheffy. What can I get for you?
Hi, Cheffy. That's enough, Cheffy.
Never mind.
Bye!
What's in your cabinets? Aside from the pipes running to the food machine, the cabinet contains a set of knives and a tube of cooking gel. Picked up knife. Picked up cooking gel. Can I cook the man's hands? No, that's a little disturbing. I shouldn't think about cooking the man's hands. Let's check the terminal. I do have to use his hand. I also have to know his password, so... Hand? Error.
It's definitely his hand, but the system won't recognize it.
User biometrics not approved. I've forgotten my password. Password hit. Our special place. Our special place. I need to know more about this man and what his special place is. Check the drinks with maybe
It'd take a long time to get through all of that.
Maybe he's got a lot of wine of the same type.
Howdy, partner. What can I get y'all?
What are you? What's happened here? I mean, can you tell me about what's happened here, Mr. Drinks Machine?
There's been a bit of an incident. You don't happen to have seen what went on.
Hey, mister. I don't just go blabbing my customers' secrets like that.
He's bluffing. He never saw anything. You're just bitter you never left that wall.
Hey, it's a fine job I have here. I ain't seen nothing since Mr. Vanderwall got his wine out of the rack this evening.
I'll take the usual, please.
Vodka. On the rocks. Twist of lime.
Regis?
Fine. Make it 2.
I wanted to know what kind, what Regis, not Regis, what Vanderwall had. Can you tell me a bit about yourself, Mr. Wineman?
What do you do here then?
Why, I'm the bartender. I fix up drinks for the fine folk who live here.
Anything else?
Anything else? Heck, drinks is a whole lot of stuff to know. Why, I'm the foremost expert on fine drinking in these here parts.
So if anyone wanted to know what to put into a drink,
they'd come to me, sure as shooting.
Okay, that's all.
I'll speak to you later.
I'll keep your tab open.
All right, let's talk to Cheffy again. I hate to say it, but let's talk to Cheffy.
Hi, I'm Cheffy.
Hi,
what
Cheffy.
What can I get for you?
Hello, Cheffy, my friend. Tell me about yourself, Cheffy.
What are you?
I'm Cheffy, your friendly food helper.
All right, what's this machine you come in?
This masterpiece is the THE Foods Gourmand Range Comestible Synthesizer. It's the best thing since sliced bread, which it even makes.
Sounds like it's trying too hard to be helpful.
I like helping. Helping is fun.
All right, what can you make?
What's on the menu?
If you're feeling peckish, I could whip up some frozen eggs and white wine sauce. Or how about some nice tarte à l'orange?
Sounds better than what mine can do.
Or if you want some of Mr. Gill's favorite, I can always make toaster pastries.
His favorite is toaster pastries? I think I've got one of you at home.
What's the difference between you and the one I've got at home, the J115?
Oh, I'm much newer. My dynamic protein stereolithography system means I can make nearly anything. I've got so much more flavor treatment. I can make just about any taste you desire.
What if I wanted some of that protein slop that mine makes?
Ugh, I'm sorry, I can't do that. But how about some truffles?
It's a snob, then.
All right, so we can ask it to make something,
Never
but
mind.
Bye!
before we do that, let's head back upstairs and use the fishing rod. I know we're doing things in a little weird order here, but don't know what we're gonna use the knife or the cooking gel for, but I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Nothing biting?
The hook sinks, but I can't catch that pistol at the bottom.
Why not? Why can't you catch the pistol at the bottom? What if we add some gel to it to make it sticky? Is that... Can I look at the cooking gel? This exothermic wetware gel is used for food preparation. The gel cooks food that it's mixed with, releasing chemical energy as it heats at its desired temperature while it breaks down. And change the heat of the thermogel. That's weird. The gel cooks food that it's mixed with. What if I set it to 100C? And then what if I add I mean, this is a stupid idea. You should never do this. What if I add the cooking gel to the fishing rod? Yeah, it wouldn't make very good bait. Okay. Look at the photograph. Maybe that's their special place. I have to right-click on it. Excuse me. A photograph of two men, a younger Giel and the Kari van der Wall, by an urban river. In the background, the Eiffel Tower is dwarfed by looming glass skyscrapers. Okay. The back of the photograph has a note written by hand. The wedding, August 2071. Well, that must be their special place or whatever. Paris. So if I put in the password, is Paris. Confirmed. And then can I use the hand?
It's definitely his hand, but the system won't recognize it.
Why won't the system recognize it? What's wrong with his hand, then? Is it, dirty? Probably dirty?
Giel Vanderwall's cold, dead hand.
Yeah, but, would love to get into your refrigerator, dude, to see what's in there, but... Hey, drinks machine man, can you...
Howdy, partner.
I'll speak to
I'll keep your...
Can't get in the refrigerator because I don't know the password.
Is this refrigerator? Who the heck?
Maybe they... Although, they've got the food machine.
Alright, let's talk to the food machine.
Hi, I'm Chef. What can
Can you make me...
Can you make chicken hacienda?
Of course.
How? I just made it up.
I can extrapolate what it involves based on your request, tone of voice, and dietary habits.
Sounds like this machine's worth its price.
Can you make something else?
Can you make Texas strip dumplings?
The best.
My grandma would contest that.
Alright, so...
Never mind.
Bye.
Actually, there was one more thing I can ask. I can ask, how expensive are you?
How much did you set the Vanderwalls back then?
I'm only 410,000 quanta from all good retailers.
That's more than I make in a year.
These people can apparently afford the finer things.
That's
Never
enough.
mind.
Bye.
So what's wrong with his hand? Oh, it's probably... It needs to be... It probably needs to be heated. It's probably... He said it was a cold, dead hand, right?
Gil Vanderwall's cold, dead hand.
Cold, dead hand. So it needs to be 98.6
That doesn't
degrees. 98 degrees Fahrenheit, please. Use the cooking gel on the hand. You cover the hand in the thermal gel and it becomes noticeably warmer. Now I can use the hand. There you go. Biometric security details complete. So here are his contacts. Al's Body Shop, Amila Disayanki, Antoine Richards, Beatrice Wells, Binky Franklin, Blockwatch, BRU, Caleb Brown, an emergency number for Cell, the cleaners, the custodial people, D, Dakurai Traveler, Dragon, Dazil, Dominic, French Embassy, Information Line, Jazz Hands, Legitimate Johnson. Yeah, if your name's legitimate, I'm gonna think you're not legitimate. Mother, Psychic University, SNS Synthetics, that's the place. Do I need to call them? Steve Lloyd, We Win Kino, the Xenon Nowak. Let's call SNS Synthetics, please. Call them.
Stepford and Son, Synthetic Associates. Liam Stepford speaking. Ah, Mr. Vanderwall. I trust everything is satisfactory.
Mr. Stepford, my name is Dr. Charles Regis. I'm a cell agent.
Oh my, yes. How may I help, Dr. Regis?
I'm investigating the death of one of your clients, Gil Vanderwall.
Oh my, yes. That sounds terrible.
I think he knows. It sounds like he's not surprised. Who are you, by the way?
We've got your company's name linked to the synthetic in the apartment.
Oh my, yes. A repurposed IL-240 platform running a BN110187 update cycle. A maid, yes? And a very expensive one it was too, yes?
That looks like the one.
Oh my, yes, he purchased a complete body, though it looks like he had some afterwork done on it elsewhere, oh yes.
What kind of afterwork?
It looks like the personality was tooled elsewhere, yes. Likely to more particular tastes, yes.
Not something you'd do?
Mr. Regis, this is a family business, oh yes? We simply sell platforms. We cannot be held responsible for alterations thereafter.
It sounds like I'm playing We Happy Few there. I don't know. Just the weird voice. Tell me about the synth again.
What can you tell me about this synth?
Everything up until its point of sale, oh my yes. We recently acquired a number of IL-240 platforms, formerly industrial models.
Industrial
models? With
models?
some cosmetic retooling, they're fit for a great many humanoid roles, oh my yes.
Like housework?
Oh my, yes! Like this platform, we sell many without including a personality. There are a great many legal and ethical restrictions on the sale of AIs within Newton. But if one were to acquire an AI mind state from elsewhere and incorporate it...
It leaves you completely blame-free for whatever's done with it.
Quite so, Dr. Regis. Oh my, yes.
So, what was its industrial use before? Like a giant blender? Because it looks like it's blended that poor man in the bathroom. Yeah, it's powered down right now.
The synth in question is powered down. We need to ask it some questions.
It shall need to be revitalized then, oh my, yes. Likely it misgauged its own consumption rate, was unable to reach a charging point.
Is there any way to fix it?
Oh my, yes. You can remove the power cell from the upper torso. It will be concealed by the pseudodermal layer of outer skin, but this can be removed with a sharp implement.
So, I have to perform surgery.
You will need to remove the power cell and charge it separately. The platform should return to full operation thereafter, oh yes.
That's all I need to know for now.
Please don't hesitate to get in contact if you think we can help, oh my, yes.
Oh, yes, if I never have to hear you again, sir, I'm gonna use the knife on the maid.
What are you up to?
Just doing some surgery.
Okay, we picked up the power cell, so let's go outside and put it in the dock. Thankfully, their power cell is the same kind of power cell as a household cleaner robot. I'm assuming, if they connect the same. After a few moments of contact, the gauge on this side of the cell fills. That's a very fast charging battery you have there. Alright, let's go back in the apartment. Let's put the cell back in the lady. And let's prepare to get our heads ripped off.
CI wetware systems
beginning reboot. Beginning recovery from
critical failure.
Basic input-output executing.
MBR unified bootloader executing kernel.
Kernel executing
SBININIT. Calibrating
CI state
with USD.
Oh, that is better.
Maybe she didn't kill him. Maybe she tried to save him or something? Hello, maid.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Hello?
Who are you, by the way?
Who are you?
Je m'appelle Chantal. I am Monsieur Gale et Monsieur Dacqueray's maid.
You're a synthetic maid?
Pardon, mademoiselle? I do not understand.
A synth.
Excusez-moi, what is a synth?
It certainly stays in character.
I help the masters with their household things.
And where were you made?
Mademoiselle, I was born in France.
Yeah, because all French people I know run on graphene power cells.
Tell me about Mr. and Mr. Vanderwall?
What can you tell me about the Vanderwalls?
They are the best employers a young French girl could hope to have.
Are they really?
Quite so, monsieur. So loving. And with such exquisite taste.
Wow, they must have got this one customized for sycophancy.
Do you know anyone who might want to hurt them?
Oh no, monsieur. They are beloved by all.
I'm gonna ask about the crime scene last, maybe? Or next to last. What do you do here?
What do you do around here?
I do the cleaning, the cooking, and the shopping.
And that's it?
Monsieur, it would not be proper for me to say.
So you are a sex bot?
Mon Dieu, how dare you infer such a thing?
Why the personality? Let's just go from the top now. Let's talk about the crime scene.
What the hell happened upstairs?
How do you mean, monsieur?
The room's recent redecoration. Shades of Geel everywhere.
And the body of Dakari Vanderwall, shot to pieces in the tub. Any opinions on this?
Oh, monsieur, I cannot discuss this. I have been told, most strictly, not to discuss what goes on upstairs.
Even if it includes the double homicide of your owner?
I have my orders. What would Monsieur Gale think if I went against him?
Probably not a great deal anymore.
She doesn't quite seem to get what's happened.
Might not have been written with a comprehension of abstracts like death.
So I have to admit, I didn't piece it together. It sounds dumb of me to say it now, considering all the parts upstairs. But for some reason, I wasn't piecing it together. There were two bodies. Of course there were two bodies, because there was a mostly intact body and pieces of a body. I didn't put it together that was both Vanderwalls upstairs, which is real dumb.
2 men have been killed upstairs. There's blood and human remains all over the room, and all over you. If you weren't directly involved, then you're at least a material witness.
I am sorry, Monsieur. I cannot say what happens upstairs. Monsieur Gill, he values his privacy greatly.
How about we take you down to cell and manually pull your memory apart?
Regis, it's a synth. Threatening it won't help.
Alright, well, what can you remember?
What can you remember before you ran out of power?
Monsieur, I remember many things. My memory is holographic. But I have Monsieur Gill's confidence to consider.
Even if cell requires it?
I cannot simply discuss what happens around here without his permission.
He certainly paid for loyalty.
Alright, have you had your safety removed?
Have you had your safety protocols removed?
Monsieur?
Would you be able to do anything Mr. Vanderwald told you?
Anything?
Anything.
Monsieur, you should not ask such questions. I am just the maid.
Yeah, I mean, would you tear him to pieces if he asked you to tear him to pieces? Why the personality, by the way?
Why the hell did they get a synth like this?
Surely you realize, Monsieur. All the best maids in the world, they are French.
And the best lovers, I hear.
What are you implying, mademoiselle?
I never had Gil down as quite such a francophile.
I am also very discreet, Monsieur. When you care for someone's home, there are a lot of things that you hear.
Or do.
Mademoiselle, such slander. And even if true, I would not say. I have Monsieur Gill's confidence to think of.
Thanks. We'll keep looking around.
My pleasure to event, Monsieur.
Okay, so that did not help at all. Fishing rod, knife, cooking gel, hand. Like, what's the point of all this? Can't get into the refrigerator. Can't get into the food machine. We looked in the cabinet. Talked to the drinks guy. Let's go back upstairs. Is there something we've missed entirely? Yeah, see, I thought this was like just his legs. And this was like the top part of him. But I guess this is a full body. And this is like pieces.
This is Dakari Vanderwall, Gil's husband. I can see 4 gunshot wounds in his chest. It was either these or he drowned, but that's kind of academic at this stage.
Yeah, so I right-clicked on him there rather than left-click on him. That's what she said. Okay, so body parts. I mean, what else can one do? I don't really need to bring this back up.
See anything interesting?
There's an empty gun rack in here. Ammunition, maintenance tools, cleaning spray, but no gun.
Okay, so you won't do anything other than that. Now, how do I... Can I attach the knife to the fishing rod? Can I attach the hand to the fishing rod? That would be so bad. Can I do that? It would make for... It wouldn't make for very good bait. Are you sure? Well then, how do I use the fishing rod in the jacuzzi? Because I know that's what you have to do. Maybe I'm missing a step. Maybe you do have to add something to the fishing rod?
Nothing biting?
The hook sinks, but I can't catch that pistol at the bottom.
So it would be nice to have something sticky. I mean, but anything I put in there that's sticky is going to, like, contaminate the crime scene.
Hey, Max.
What's up?
Yeah, let's talk about all the stuff. So, body.
The body is Dakari Vanderwall?
That's right. Big, fat Vanderwall's husband. Apparently shot several times and landed face down in the water. Ironic. He used to be an Olympic swimmer. Lived and died in the water.
You'd heard of him?
I used to follow his career when I was in the 100-meter freestyle team at Grove Academy.
Isn't Grove an all-boys school?
It is. And at the time, I fit right in.
Wait, you used to be male?
Surprised?
Well, I wouldn't have guessed.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Okay, so, she said face down, but clearly is looking at his feet are sticking up, so that doesn't appear to be face down to me. Used to be male. Let's not ask that. That's rude.
What do you make of the pistol in the pool?
Could be linked to the case. Perhaps a murder weapon? Going to wait for forensics to recover it?
Might be better to get it ourselves. It could be useful.
Well, I'm not going fishing around in there for it. You may be my boss, but there are limits.
Why do you think someone would lock their refrigerator?
Same reason you'd lock anything else. Something valuable inside it?
But what?
Some people keep wetware at low temperatures to stop GGs.
And GGs are?
Grey goo.
Oh, gray goo. Catastrophic exponential reproduction. Under certain conditions, the fabricators in the wetware make more of themselves.
And low temperatures prevent that?
Not really, but higher temperatures definitely accelerate the growth. People like to think they're in control, though.
Let's talk about the apartment.
What do you think of the apartment?
Expensive and tasteless. I'm not keen on the decor either.
You mean the blood splatter?
No, the actual decor. I tranced an interview. Said his husband decorated it all. Apparently, this is just their city place. They've got a much larger house out in the savannah.
So he let Dakari run riot with the design here?
Apparently. He should have stuck to swimming.
Let's talk about the aerostat that guy disappeared in.
Any luck with the Mindjacker's airship?
Still nothing. Like I said, it just vanished.
And Central still claims there wasn't anything there at all.
But we saw it, Regis.
Exactly. Something's not right.
Yeah, what do you think about the situation at the transit station?
How are you holding up?
I'm okay. A little hungry.
I meant about what happened at the station.
I think you did the hard work on that one. Don't let it go to your head, though. That bomber. He was American, wasn't he?
He certainly had the accent. Sounded Texan.
Did you know him?
Dr. Lau. Texas is an enormous place. I do not happen to know every single other person who lived there. And besides, I left well before he would have been born.
Do you ever regret doing that?
Not for a second. Especially after seeing how it's gotten now.
More to the bomber.
There's more to what was between you and that kid, wasn't there? Like you said, you never met him before, but it seemed personal to you.
You're very perceptive, Dr. Lau. It's useful for an investigator.
You want me to stop asking?
There's a reason that kids like him, and hundreds others, exist. It's not because the seditionists thought that weaponizing the human body was the biggest innovation since air power, but the engineers that got to make these kids, for whatever reason, didn't say no.
Regis,
You could say I knew him too well, inside and out. That is what bothers me.
Okay, so you made those? Like, you were part of the people that were forced to do that?
Keep at it, Max.
Can do, Regis.
I think we should probably go ahead and end the episode here. It's been running a little long, so let's go ahead and get a quick save. Here you go, save. Alright, so I think that's it for now. In the next episode, we'll figure out what the heck we're doing in this room, or the room downstairs, but thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you again next time.